get a little more speed.
Picked up speed was when I did a biomechanics study of my swing, my legs were inactive, right? So I had great hand power, great arm speed, but my legs were nothing. So when I try to hit it harder, I try to push with this front leg where I usually kind of sag. I try to really jump and push. I notice that you are doing that.
Yeah, it's going to generate a lot of speed, and the great thing about that is it's longevity too. You're not relying on weight and pressure in your joints. You're relying on elasticity and flexibility, which is what allows speed to last for a long time. And that's probably why your speed is so good, you know, and it's probably why it's going to last a long time.
It's nice you say that, but I feel like there's condescension in there.
Yeah, maybe once in a while. No.
So there's one other thing too, is that when I push on my front leg, I actually want it off the ground and letting it turn, because I don't want to keep it on the ground and have rotation in the knee, because then I end up getting injured.
Exactly.
Right. So I want it to almost come up so it takes the pressure off.
Absolutely, and that's bang on, because one of the biggest things, and I did this a little as a junior, and I'm glad I got out of it, was that I always didn't like how my foot did this. It was like, well, it doesn't look cool. It doesn't look like my feet are still square. But what I realized, it doesn't matter what your feet do after you hit the ball. So by letting that foot turn out, you're completely releasing all that pressure. And that's why everyone thinks my knees should be destroyed by the time I'm 25. But if you look at impact for me, and also for you as well, our feet at impact are actually off the ground. So the force is being absorbed through the body and through the ground instead of through our joints. You know, and that's kind of what allows us to continue to swing the way we do without getting injured.
You know who does that too really well is Bubba Watson. I mean, he's the longest one we have. It's not in comparison, but he's the longest one we have, and he relieves all that pressure at impact. You can see his foot, you know, slide away, so it's not rotating the knee.
Yeah, all the longest players on the tour, I found, you will rarely see anyone over 120 miles an hour. I don't know if you see anyone at all that doesn't have some movement in their feet at impact, because I think if you didn't, your knee would just be destroyed because of the pressure we put into the ground.